Hey, if you liked the video, hit like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, please head over to patreon.com.
What a maneuver!
Want free promos of your choice? New players signing up on the UGN can now select content creator from the drop-down menu and type in the channel name Ace Maneuvers, and they'll get 50 loyalty points by participating in 2 local game store events between June 20th and August 30th. If you don't have a local game store near you, do not fret. Every Friday, Unfun Stuff Games and Hobby has an online webcam weekly that is open to the public. Match up with players from all over the world, get promos, and earn loyalty points for sweet rewards. Once again, all you have to do is select content creator when asked how did you hear about us, type in the channel name Ace Maneuvers, and you'll get enough points for a free promo just like that. No referral code needed. Welcome everybody to your first look at set 5 for the My Hero Academia card game Undaunted Raid. This set has over 120 brand new cards, including 18 unique characters to build decks for. All of the action is focused around the police raid of the Shi Hasaikai compound in their efforts to rescue Eri and take down Overhaul. And speaking of Overhaul, the set 5 booster packs have been overhauled to include an additional 11th card, guaranteed to be a character from the set, which will make limited formats and deck building better than ever before. 15 of the 18 characters are brand new, never before seen in the MHA CCG. You've got fan favorites like the big 3, Mirio, Nejire, and Tamaki, Overhaul, and even All Might's former partner, Sir Night-Eye. Another way booster boxes have been revamped is 6 different secret rares up from the usual 2, along with an increased pull rate. Getting more value from each and every box without having to invest in a full case is a great way to make opening packs feel awesome. And for those who have been around the block, you may remember Chrome Rares. Chrome Rares are back. 5 of the ultra rare attacks from Undaunted Raid have been selected to get the Chrome treatment. A unique foiling with a serialization out of 100, meaning there is only 500 Chrome Rares total in existence, 100 of each. These are going to be an excellent collector's item for those who want to show this off in their binder or add it to your collection. A lot of people are going to be hunting these down, and I gotta say, the choices for these Chrome Rares were absolutely perfect. Picking new cards, picking awesome looking attacks, iconic moments, just an absolute wonderful job with the Chromes. Jasco also sent me a little preview of the new pre-release kits. Pre-release events begin on June 23rd and happen until the official release on June 30th. Pre-releases are a great way to jump into a new card game because you'll get 6 booster packs, the special promo Bright Future, and get to build decks in a limited format using only brand new cards from Undaunted Raid. Now, if you're not sure where to find a pre-release event or where to pre-order product from, you can use the store finder at play.mhacardgame.com. Local game stores offer sealed play events where you can get extra credit promos in a fun and casual environment, as well as Plus Ultra events where participation promos and victory stamped promos are available. Make sure to ask your local game store if they plan to hold an MHA CCG Undaunted Raid pre-release event. And if they aren't already, ask your store to contact Jasco Games. Now that that's all out of the way, everybody, let's jump into this product opening. Jasco has sent me 2 booster boxes and a pre-release kit, but we're going to get to check these out. Now, I'm going to start with the pre-release kit because this is something that's brand new to me. I've never seen this before. I've never seen like a sealed product quite like this. I think it's very cool that you basically just get everything in your own little box. It says on the back it contains 6 set 5 booster packs and the pre-release promo. So it's no longer just like a bunch of loose things that your store has to decide how to divvy up. So let's pop this open here. Look at that. It comes in its own little sleeve taken care of. Bright Future. Now, I've seen the image for this card a lot. It never dawned on me that it was going to be a foil. Didn't even think about that. Of course, the pre-release promo was a foil. Woo! And then we've got our 6 packs here. So let's just see. Let's move this out of the way for now. Let's just see what kind of sealed play deck we could make if we were to go to a sealed play event, right? And if you need to find out where to find those events, We've got this handy dandy little code here, right? So you can scan above to learn more about how to build your pre-release deck. And then the UGN right here, got a little scannable so you can join the universe's gaming network. And that's how you're going to track your loyalty points. That's how you're going to find out about events in your area, about regional license exams and provisionals to go. And it's going to be where, when you sign up, you can select Ace Maneuvers as the channel and get 50 bonus loyalty points as soon as you participate in 2 local game store events. So very cool stuff going on there. A lot of handy information. Make sure for new players that they're scanning those codes, getting signed up, using those content creator codes, because it really does help out our channels. I know that's so cliche, but you know, every little bit really does help when it comes to the content creation games. Let's pop these open here. Take a look at our field pool. We've got Learning to Harden. That is Precision Seal Strike, a Night Eye attack. Foresight, another Night Eye card. Another one, Foresight Fusillade. And then we have Deadly Fire. Ooh, okay, Surprise Interception. Fat Gum getting in the way between you and your momentum. Right? Got Locked Up. Lock attack. No Time to Waste. Knuckle Sandwich, one of the best names for a card in this set, honestly. Oh, check this out. This is our rare. The rare is going to come before the character, so we've got our rare without limits. You can see Arian on his shoulder there. Aries in the background. Powering up Deku, got the lightning all foiled there, the all for one, and the color change on the hair. Pretty sick, very nice. Then the character is Nejire Hato, one of my favorites from the set. Big fan of 7-handers, big fan of speed control, and she puts a bunch of damage on stuff. So she has a very unique ability where she can reduce her permanent health. No one else really does that. She modifies her overall health total, and I think that's very unique. A lot of people are calling it free, but there's definitely interesting things you can do with that cost. So we're gonna set the rare aside here, and we'll keep our character up here. And we'll just see what a sealed deck would look like. Now, I personally, I'm a big fan of draft. I'm a draft guy, if I'm being real with y'all. But sealed play is very convenient with these new little packs. So it'll be nice to see. And then, of course, again, they've got the little scannable here where you can look up basically all the rules. All the different rules for limited play, how to build your decks, things like that. That's going to be on this scannable. So if you're not sure how to basically run a pre-release or how to do limited environments, they've got all the rules there for you guys. So next up we have Single Spiral. That's a Nejire attack. We've got Energy Suction, which heals you when attacks deal damage. That could be pretty good there. Lockdown Knockdown. Lust for Battle. This is a tricky card. Tentacle Grasp. Probably amazing in limited formats, honestly. Handy little throw, no risk, speed hate. Ooh, so good. All Might Answer Night Eye, the duo. Right there together. Let's see, this is Bubble Distraction. Bubble Girl. A lot of people are speculating she'll be a character in the Plus Ultra packs, which you get from playing at your local game store events. Those are the Plus Ultra events that were advertised, so we'll see that. We Became More in all capitals. He's yelling it. Sun Eater of the Big Three. The foundation for Sun Eater. And then Yu Hojo. Got Yu Hojo as our character. And oh my. Check this out. In our pre-release pack, we've got a secret rare. Oh, well, I'm definitely playing these symbols now. Check that out. We've got Manifest, the Amajiki secret rare. You love to see it, really. I mean, come on, you pull a secret rare in your pre-release. First of all, your pre-release is paid for. It's a free event for you, free packs for you. Second of all, I gotta play these symbols now. I have this I have a weird feeling we're gonna end up making a Neji deck. I have a very weird feeling, but something tells me we're gonna end up on these symbols: air, chaos, and water. Looking like a good front runner here. Third pack from our pre-release kit. Check this out: Crystal Sword Cutter. We've got Heroic Assistance. We've got Flurry of Punches. We've got Resigned, an interesting card pull effect. We've got Plummeting Punch. This one's pretty underrated, I think. This one is fast, it blocks well. Optional Zone Change. Pretty good stuff. Next up we have Adaptable. Ooh, okay, Barrier Shield. Similar to Resigned, this one is part of a very interesting kit that does stuff from the card pool and also from the discard pile. Surge, okay, Surge is very strong, +1 mid block. Foundation, don't see that too much. Red Counter. All right, we've got a rare here. We've got Inverted Knife Throw. So Inverted Knife Throw, like the name says, the art's inverted. Of course, guy hanging upside down, right? You love to see that. This was teased before the set came out as one of the alternate card layouts, a card layout we've never seen before. So this is very cool stuff. And then you can see the 3 is glowing a bit because it does something when you check it. And that's one of my favorite additions from the My Hero card game for the card layout is if you have a card that has an effect when you check it, it'll now have this little glowing icon to remind you, hey, not only did you check a 3, but something happens. Right? You have a response window that opens. So this one's very cool. I think this is going to be incredibly strong in draft and in sealed specifically because it's going to increase your consistency through doing things that you were already doing. You know, you're already making control checks, and it'll give you either a momentum or an attack to play later. And that could be really strong in a sealed or limited environment. That with the rest of the foils. And then we have a Sir Night-Eye character. So our character options so far are Nejire, Yu Hajo, and Sir Night-Eye. Got 3 more packs to go. We're going to get 3 more characters. So our options will be pretty diverse, hopefully. I guess you could get duplicates of characters, but I imagine that's not going to happen too often. So Ryukyu Agency Trainees, I like this card a lot. We've got Fat Grapple, a huge throw, or at least potentially. Another Energy Suction. Ooh, Piercing Barrage, okay. Got some Larceny in case you play attacks like one of the bullets do. Insatiable Appetite. This one's really nasty. If you play Sora Mitsutabe, the guy on the art there, this one is crucial for him. And the fact that it's just a common is pretty nice. Takoyaki, okay. Okay, this card is 6-check asset. I don't think we've seen that before. I don't think we've had a 6-check asset before. Not a lot of people are talking about that one, but I think it could have a huge impact on the metagame. So we became more. Got Stamp Out. All right, Rewind Throttle. This is another one that a lot of people, it's been overshadowed by the ultra rare from Deku's kit, but Rewind Throttle, very simple effect. You discard a card, you get to target commit something, but then if you've discarded a card, you get to draw a card. So it's like a built-in cycle effect, but it has some other ways to activate it, which is pretty cool. I like this card a lot, and luckily, it has the life symbol, which means we get to play it in our Nejire deck. I'm pretty convinced we're going to make a Nejire from our sealed pool, but in case we don't, we got Tamaki, who goes perfect with Manifest. It's basically his card. It's basically his secret rare, right? I think it's all 3 of his. Yeah, it's literally his secret rare. So if we don't make a Nejire deck, we get to make a Tamaki deck. Can't ask for more than that. 2 more packs here. Okay, we got, so this one's really interesting. Hair-raising slash. It's got a Mr. Brave enhance on it, meaning you have to assume Mr. Brave is going to be a plus ultra pet character or some other kind of promo. Self-doubt. Foresight. You've got Centicoil. Neji Chan of the big three. Alright, we've got Keeping Airy Safe. Another potent life card. Alright, detailing the plan. Detailing the plan. Tonight I given some exposition there. Looking for a challenge. Powerful stuff. Fast hybrid. Okay, maybe we're making an Amiki, or a Tamaki. Amajiki. Tamaki Amajiki. Maybe we're making a Tamaki deck. I don't know. So this is a rare. And then we've got Hiroshima, but we've got a card behind this. So we've got our rare already. Got a character card. Could be behind the character. Oh, no way! Whoa, okay, all right. So if you guys are new to the My Hero Card Gamer universes, they've got what are called extra rare. They're XRs, and they'll say what the normal rarity of the card is. And so here, this is basically like an added bonus to your pack. XRs replace the last card, one of the common slots in the pack, and it'll be a foiled variant of any card in the set, basically. And it includes starter deck cards. So if you look at it, it says XR SE, that's starter edition, or I guess special edition. It's probably starter edition. But so this is Hardened Claw Crusher. This is the one of attack from, or sorry, two of. They're two ofs now. I should correct that. In the starter decks, they have foil attacks, which used to be one of, but with this set, again, being a more customer-friendly focus, they are now two ofs minimum for everything in the Clash deck. And so this is an XR version of the Clash deck card. That's crazy. So this is a card you're gonna only find in Clash decks or as an XR in booster packs, and we got one as part of our pre-release kit. Man, we got a secret rare and we got a starter deck card. These are two things you're probably not gonna pull very often in your pre-releases, but man, oh, and it's got the life symbol. As much as I'd like to play Amajiki here, I think we're gonna end up playing life. I don't know. That's pretty crazy. For our last pack, we've already pulled some absolute bangers, but let's check out this last pack. Hardened Fist. We've got Practical Studies. All right, Deku always taking notes. Got Crystal Sword Cutter again, which is really good in multiples. Foresight Fusillade. Look at this. Okay, you got a Piercing Barrage. Facing Danger. You got Body Rejuvenation. This one's pretty strong in a limited format. Repeatable speed reduction, always something you like. Point Blank Shot. Oh, we did it, guys. We pulled. This has got to be. If the secret rares are like the real chases and chrome rares are like the super chase, this is the chase you want. This is the UR everyone's been talking about. This is the ultra rare that people lost their minds about. This is Rejuvenating Smack. If you play it as your second card of the turn, that means even if you block with it, you get to draw 2 cards and gain 2 health. This is going to be essential for Deku 3 decks, Deku 4 decks. It's going to be really good in decks like Deku 3 and Deku 2. Deku 1 loves an effect like this where, you know, you can go down to relatively few cards in hand or top deck one of these after you use your once per turn. So Deku having this recurring theme of discarding cards and then drawing a bunch of cards to compensate for it is very, very cool. And Deku 4 is just tailor-made for this. That's very awesome. And again, we've pulled a lot of powerful life symbol cards. That's probably where we're going to go. But what's our last character? It's Lock. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, for me personally, Not saying this is the best way. This is not the optimal way. But what I would do is I would look at all the characters I have here, and I would pick the one that I like to play the most, right? And then I'll start from there, and I'll just sort the cards into piles that they could play. So I want to play Nejire the most. I like life gain. I like her ability to control speed on defense. And we'll put Tamaki to the side because they share 2 symbols. So if I can't build a Nejire deck, there's a very good chance I can build a Tamaki one, right? So then all I have to do is for the loose symbol rules for things like draft and things like sealed, is I just have to make sure that it shares at least 1 symbol with my character. So I'm going to go through all these piles of cards, and I'm going to take out anything that shares at least 1 symbol with Nejire. So if it has all, life, or chaos, I can put it in the pile. So this does not, but this has chaos. This one has all 3 of her symbols. It's her card. This one has life. Has her symbols. This is her card. So the big 3, a life card. Another life card. Ooh, okay, water for Tamaki. I'll make a second pile over Tamaki for cards that only he can play, right? You'll be able to play most of these just in case. All right. This one has life, chaos, life, chaos, and air. Chaos, Takoyaki has chaos, okay. Put a 6 check in our sealed environment deck. There's an air card. Nope, that one doesn't go. Life and life. Alright, so we got a pretty nice stack here. No, water. Okay, air. Oh no, an air card. Oh. And none of these. So we also have a lot of Death and Order cards. We pulled a lot of Sir Night cards. So Sir Night is also on the table, but for now let's focus on these. I think all of the foil cards we pulled almost can go in this deck. Life, chaos, air chaos, and life. So here's our stack of playable cards. We can get to a 40 card deck just like that. That would be pretty amazing, honestly. So, and again, it includes every foil we pull. The loose symbol restrictions for the limited play is so fun because you get to put together combinations of cards you could never play in a constructed format. I think that that's a huge draw for both new players and old players alike. You know, for people who played 1,000 games of MHA, how many games have you gotten to play where you can use inverted knife strike to pay for the EX on rejuvenating smash, and you put the inverted knife strike there not with its own effect, but you put it there with a mana effect? There's just no format where you're going to get to do that other than limited, and I think that's really cool. So let's count up our cards. Okay, and we have just enough cards to make a limited deck just like that. So it is in the sealed environment, right? For you're going to get to, I believe, use cards of any symbol. And for the draft environment, they'll have to share at least 1 symbol with your character. So for the draft environment, you're going to be passing a lot of these other cards. We are going to be drafting all of these foils. These are all first picks. Every single one of these are all first picks. I just got to be real with you. So, but so for the different rules, make sure you check out the different rules for each of the different formats, because the way that you get cards when you draft is you're going to pick one and then pass the whole stack, right? And then you'll get to basically have a much better chance of getting 1 card that shares for each symbol for a draft. But for a sealed environment, you're going to have much more open-ended restrictions on deck building. So again, you're going to have all the information here on the pre-release tab that comes in, and then you're going to also have all your information for the UGN on this backside here. And for your new players, please let them know they can get free promos by picking Ace Maneuvers as the channel, as the content creator on the drop-down menu when they sign up for the first time. But let's jump into these booster boxes now that we've had our little pre-release experience here. Got another Without Limits for our first rare. All right, I think I'm being told to play punches. This is a card I'm super excited for. We've got Aerie. She's an asset, which means she's like a foundation, but she can't be committed for passing checks. But her response is going to keep you alive, even if you don't block an attack. And I think that that's super. Another asset, it's Twisty Surroundings. Was it fourth pack? Fourth pack, and we hit it, baby. The repeated 100% smash. Now, if it's not Rejuvenating Smash, this is probably the chase card for the set, right? Outside of chromes and extra rares, this, check that out. Check out those fists. How shiny that is. And this one's going to be insane. Our secret rare. So it looks like our secret rare took up our rare slot. We didn't have any other foils in there, but man, that is absolutely crazy. One readies a bunch of foundations, says you can't get breakered, turns release off. Oh man, this one is insane. We're gonna put this one to the side because it is a secret rare. All right, punches are eating good tonight, boy. Bullet punches, a UR. On the order symbol too. All right, we've got order symbol here. Order punches representing. Pulling out another rewind throttle. So those punch decks are going to be doing pretty good for my early pool. There is counter sweep, which is a rare for Sir Night-Eye that draws some cards. Then we also got an XR in our pack. We got Ryukyu Agency Trainings. Here's a Sir Night-Eye rare, Seal of Approval. Kind of a pun because its primary effect is to seal stuff. Alright, here is a rare for the Bubble Girl. She's not a character in the set, but got some cards. Bubble Restraint, big ol' throw. This is a first for me. I've never pulled the same rare back-to-back packs. That's never happened before. Interesting. Maybe they weren't from the same stack. But still, in the same box, I don't know if I've ever done that before. Check this one out. Nejire Wave. Big shiny on the spirals. The rare from the Bullets. Trusted Assistant. Got a guy kidnapping Aerie there. Pretty on brand for them. Alright, now we got Nejire's ultra rare Spiral Blast. An Echo attack gains you a bunch of health, deals potentially a bunch of damage. Right. Next up we have Inverted Knife Throw. We also have an XR of Centicoil. There you go. Check that out. Next up we have Levitate. Nice little rare foundation. But we also have another XR. Hardened Fist. And the XRs go hard. Got ourselves a red Gauntlet. A funny little Mirio card, Pass Through Walls. This is face foiled through a wall. His eyes glowing there. Here's our ultra rare Surging Crystal Darts. Little self-mill card. Pretty cool. Alright, Fat Gum's Quirk, Fat Absorption. Super defensive card, but also plays offense. And here's a really nice rare, Chicken Kick. I'm pretty soft on this one, but it has big potential. This is the card where if you're in a bad position, it's gonna get much, much worse. Alright, here's one of the early adopters from the set, Calorie Counter. Punishes you for blocking in a big way. Coming at you. Alright, here's a Team Up Ultra Rare Meteor Frafrotsky's. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's Ochako and Sue coming together. There you go, there's that foiling. Meteors coming out of the sky. Our last Ultra Rare, I believe. We might get one more. So this would be the 6th Ultra Rare in the box. Storm of Blades, a little one-check action, lets you play an attack for free. With Quirk Restored. Yu Hojo on the art there, quirk restored, see the shine on it, but got an XR, and that XR is BMI Buster, which is, if I'm not mistaken, yep, that's an ultra rare. We got a bonus ultra rares from our extra rare slot. Imagine that. All right, box number 2. Let's jump into it. All right, Broken Psyche. This is a broken defensive card. Another Night Eye card, an ultra rare repeated seal toss. Add it to your hand after you check it. Ourselves another copy of Airy. Excuse me. Another couple of Aries. Got a Hot Blooded Kendo Rappa rare. Another Storm of Blades for our ultra rare there. Got ourselves another copy of Levitate. I don't know if you guys can really tell the foiling on it. It's pretty nice, but it is a little subtle. Nice. It's subtle in a nice way. Okay, we've got Seal of Approval. But we've also got another XR from the Overhaul starter deck. Or Clash deck, I should say. Another Surging Crystal Darts. Another Vast Hybrid to add. We got ourselves another Nejire Wave. All them yellow spirals going. We got another Spiral Blast with all them yellow spirals going. Got our third Bubble Restraint. Not bad, not bad. We got ourselves a Quirk Restored again, but our XR is Red Riot's the coolest. Playable while committed, which is very cool. Free damage pump for it. Another counter sweep for the Night Eye fans out there. For people who want to draw cards. We have a rare Crystal Chokeslam, which looks super nice. Anytime there's ice or crystals in card art, you gotta foil it. But we also have an XR character. That out, one of the bullets. Got the Tengai. We got some very unique character support from the set, so I'm interested to see how he plays. Another ultra rare, this time an asset, Mimicry. Get to pick a foundation in your discard pile, and this is going to get all the abilities on it. Very, very cool stuff. Very interesting rules interactions with that card too. Got ourselves another Calorie Counter. Got another Broken Psyche there for a rare. But we also have an XR Adaptable. Check out that full art. Ah, that's not bad. Their XR Famaki card. Got ourselves another Without Limits. Another Trusted Assistant. Our ultra rare Twisted Surroundings. Oh, Twisty. Another ultra rare with Twisty Surroundings. I'm gonna let this one speak for itself. It feels nice, even though it's guaranteed pretty much to, I think it's one per box. I shouldn't say it's guaranteed, but I'm very certain it's one per box. Still feels pretty amazing to pull one. Got a rare from Kirishima for Unbreakable. Our last pack gives us another inverted knife throw. So, not a bad haul at all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember, if you've stuck around this long, get your new players to sign up on the UGN. Make sure that they are using the drop-down menu for How Did You Hear About Us, selecting those content creators. It definitely helps us out a lot. There's no more referral codes. We want to get the cards in the player's hands. So if you want free promos, you're a new player finding out about the game, all you got to do, play in 2 local level events, and you will get free loyalty points as long as you choose Ace Maneuvers as the content creator who brought you into the game. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Peace out.